Hey, you guys. La, 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 la. Such a great day in New York City, isn't it? Let's discuss old Zoran Memdani, which I said months ago I figured was going to become a household name when I could not pronounce his name at first, and now, unfortunately, we all know it. Let's discuss what this means for New York City, shall we? On today's Angela Box Show.
Hello, my name is Angela Box. Show your fucking money.
Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great in New York City. Everyone's super serial and super excited about Zohran Memdani coming in and basically taking a shit on the entire city of New York. Y'all, this is gonna be wild. There's already a few things that have gone on. Like Amy Meck over on X said that basically New York City had surrendered. And I mean, it's wild, isn't it? To think of the New York City on 9/11 when a bunch of Islamists decided to fly two planes into the World Trade Center. I mean, look, I'm not here to get into the rabbit hole about 9/11. Let's just take it on face value. Some Islamists, some pissed off Muslims decided to fly two planes into the World Trade Center on 9/11. And before that, they did a whole bunch of other stuff in New York City, including the 1993 terror attack, which evidently was one of the trial runs that the Islamists were going to do in the World Trade Center. I mean, it's like the fact that we seem to have forgotten about all of that, or the idiot leftists, the useful idiots in New York City seem to have forgotten about all of that, is kind of mind-blowing. But I guess it should not be a surprise because evidently during the election, I mean, this is really a be careful what you wish for situation, because all of these idiot leftists in New York City, native-born New Yorkers, were like, you know what we need to do? We need to open our city to all the third world. And
Terrible.
Okay, do you think we should take them in, right?
Yes.
Can I ask you, would you sign our petition here? Could you how many immigrants could you take into your home from third world countries that he blocked?
I couldn't take any. I live
Why
in
not?
Wisconsin.
He doesn't want people of a different color in their skin to come to this country.
Can I ask, would you take a third world migrant into your home? We're trying to get people to sign up and commit.
My home?
Well, just so that they can come here. Because
In
now.
my home? No.
But why wouldn't you want one?
I don't
invite
want people
one?
in my home.
United States and beyond. United States, the third world of the third world. Just come on in. Come on in. We're gonna give you free everything. We're gonna let you suck off the taxpayer teat until you're blue in the face. Okay? So they allowed the third world to come into New York City. And over these few decades, the third world has made themselves plenty comfortable to the point where foreign-born New Yorkers were basically made up the bulk of Zohran Memdani's votes. So,
with the new mayor taking over, these new patrol cars get fueled less, saving the city a bundle.
F around and find out, I guess. But it's going to be very interesting because he's promised a lot of like truly batshit crazy things. Like let's just turn the bus situation in New York City. Let's then turn that into like a rolling homeless encampment because they want to make all the buses free in New York City. I mean, make the subways free too. I mean, people are just jumping the turnstiles anyway. Knock yourselves out. I mean, y'all, it's going to be really, really bad, especially that the fact that Venezuela has now been conquered by the United States. That's right, I said it. And made it very clear that we're not going to be tolerating any of this nonsense anymore in Latin America with you commies. And of course, Zohran Memdani, who just the day before had this triumphant inaugural speech where he was talking about how, you know what, you guys, I campaigned as a Democratic Socialist, and I'm going to govern as a Democratic Socialist. And the era of big government is here. Roll that clip.
I welcome the change. For too long, those fluent in the good grammar of civility have deployed decorum to mask agendas of cruelty. Many of these people have been betrayed by the established order. But in our administration, their needs will be met. Their hopes and dreams and interests will be reflected transparently in government. They will shape our future. And if for too long these communities have existed as distinct from one another, we will draw this city closer together. We will replace the frigidity of rugged individualism with the warmth of collectivism. If our campaign demonstrated that the people of New York yearn for solidarity, then let this government foster it. Because no matter what you eat, how you pray, or where you come from, the words that most define us are the two we all share: New Yorkers.
Yes, the day before Zohran Mamdani and leftists around the world were celebrating basically the Islamist takeover of New York City because Yabba Dabba Doo's over there swearing on a Quran. I mean, what could possibly go wrong? And then, of course, they wake up Saturday morning to the new reality that one of the touchstones in Latin America, one of the linchpins of the socialist fantasy, has now been, for lack of a better word, completely exploded.
Por mí, aquí lo espero en Miraflores. No se tarde en llegar, cobarde.
Okay.
And the people of Venezuela are thrilled beyond measure. Roll that clip of Venezuela celebrating the end of a communist dictator. So yes, it was been a very bad day for leftists everywhere. And Zohran Mamdani decided that he was going to show that ass. He was going to show that ass the day after his triumphant inaugural speech. He was like, you know what I need to do? I need to make sure to show that ass when it comes to Venezuela. Let me read you his amazingly insightful tweet, which basically just, copy paste every other idiot leftist. Okay, I located this tweet, this really dumb tweet from the New York City mayor, and y'all, his new Twitter is at NYC mayor. It's like, oh, Jesus wept. Before I read this to you, let me just give an acknowledgement, not a land acknowledgement, almost though. It's evidently Muslim Appreciation Month or Muslim Awareness Month or Watch Your Back Month or make sure you're strapped at all times month, because evidently it's the Islamists month. And so Mr. Zohran, who swore on a Quran that he was going to upload the laws of the state of New York, wink wink, he was like, you know what I'm going to order? I'm going to order all the buildings in New York City to be alighted with green, because it's Islamist Watch Your Back Month or Watch Your Back for Muslim Extremist Month, because y'all are dangerous, okay? And this just once again proves how incompatible Islam is with the West. But let me get to this ridiculous tweet by Mayor Mamdani this morning. I was briefed this morning. He was briefed, Trump, he didn't say he was briefed by Trump, but the implication is that he's very important, as the mayor of New York City. Like, he's the number one leftist honcho in the United States.
Hello? Mr. President, I'm calling to register my profound opposition to this act. You're not happy. What you've done in the illegal capture and kidnapping of Maduro is a clear violation of federal international law. I'm sorry, who's this? I don't recognize this number. I don't have it in my contact at all. I don't know who this is. It says it's from Uganda. Why does it say Uganda? Is this a spam call, a service center? What is this? Is New York City Mayor Zohran Mamdani, pronounced Mamdani. Are you selling something? The number says Uganda. I didn't recognize the number. Who is this? The only thing I'm selling, sir, is a promise of affordability for all New Yorkers. Oh, that's interesting. And I'm against what you did in Venezuela. All right. Well, we got Maduro. Should we send someone for this guy? No, sir. He's a nasty guy. He's giving me a hard time. Nasty guy. Don't send someone for me. So why are you calling? I'm just calling so I could tell people I called. You don't want to do anything? You just want to call and kvetch about it? Exactly, sir. That's kind of my thing.
Oh, I got it. You want to?
So I can tell people. Yeah.
You want to tell your people?
Right.
You got to tell your people. Okay, you got to say something. I understand.
Got to signal that virtue.
I understand that too.
So what you've done is wrong,
Excuse me, quiet. This guy Maduro, just so you understand, is a bad hombre, okay? He's a nasty guy. He had disastrous economic policies, bankrupted the entire country. I'm looking at his economic policy right now.
Oh, yeah, that's actually the other reason I was calling. Can I get a copy of that? For New York.
Take me off your call list, please. Take him off.
So, of course, Trump and the military and whomever are going to stop what they're doing and give this little twink a call. Anyway, I was briefed this morning on the U.S. military capture of Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro and his wife, as well as their planned imprisonment in federal custody here in New York City. Well, let me take that back. Maybe he was briefed by the Trump administration. And by briefed, I mean they're going to call him and be like, hey, a-hole, just want to let you know, we took down one of your fellow comrades, and he's headed to New York City to sit in one of your jails. Just wanted to give you a heads up. Anyway, let me continue. Unilaterally attacking a sovereign nation is an act of war and a violation of federal and international law. Hey, dumbass, no, it isn't. No, it's not. It was a planned military strike, and it was not a declaration of war. It was, let's go get this guy who has an open warrant in the United States for his capture, his killer capture, FBI most wanted. Go get him. You're such a lightweight. You're the same guy, Zoran. You're the same little a-hole that decided that he was going to try and win the presidency at his little school, his elitist school that he went to, and be like, you guys, I'm going to make sure that if I get elected, I'm going to give you guys all freshly squeezed juices from locally sourced farms, and that's going to be every day at school. So vote for me. That's literally what this stupid little twink said. Anyway, and I say twink in the most tolerant and progressive way, like the kind of twinks that would get thrown off the roofs of any Islamist country that Zoran rides and dies for. Anyway, let me continue. This blatant pursuit of regime change doesn't just affect those abroad, it directly impacts New Yorkers, including tens of thousands of Venezuelans who call the city home. Yes, who are out on the streets of New York City celebrating the overthrow of Nicolas Maduro, you effing idiot. I'll continue. My focus is their safety and the safety of every New Yorker, and my administration will continue to monitor the situation and issue relevant guidance. Oh, the relevant guidance from an Islamist communist. I'm sure the Trump administration is waiting with bated breath for your guidance, Zoran. And as I end this video, let us discuss the absolute hypocrisy, once again, of this disgusting news media with their lies of omission and lies of commission, okay? Remember a couple of months ago when Elon Musk was being excoriated and basically said he was the second coming, next to Donald Trump, of course, of Adolf Hitler, because he did a heart salute in a rally, a Trump rally, telling how much he loves the crowd there, and how the left was like, let me take that screenshot of him making Heil Hitler. Anyway, not a peep, ladies and gentlemen, of our friend Zoran, our Islamist communist, who's promised to govern as an Islamist communist, of Zoran doing the Heil Hitler salute. Take a look at this. Let me just state the obvious. I think Zoran Mamdani giving the Heil Hitler salute, which he low-key is a Nazi because he is a low-key Islamist, and Islamists are no friend of the Jews, aka they're Hitler adjacent. I think him doing a Heil Hitler salute is a lot more apt and telling on himself than Elon Musk ever would. So suck it, you filthy leftists. And, on a final note, New Yorkers like Cynthia Nixon and Mark Ruffalo and all you douchebag actors and all you douchebag Medea Benjamins of the world, listen very carefully, okay? You're not allowed to come to any neighboring state, neighboring principality, and certainly you're not welcome here in Texas. And I wish there was a way to put up a border guard with adjacent states to make sure that when fleeing New Yorkers try and enter the state of Texas or any other red states, we're like, show us your papers. And by show us your papers, I mean show us your voter registration in the state of New York. Because if it says Democrat, you ain't coming in. Go back, to New York City and sit in the bed of shit that you've made for yourselves. The rest of America is going to make 2026 the most based year ever, and it's going to be so epic, and you little freaks won't know what hit you. But by all means, have fun. All right, we'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, I have told you about Froya Organics for these many months. And if you've not seen my skin over these many months, you will even have to say, Angela, I know you're years old, but like your skin is glowing, like legit glowing. And even my husband said, your skin is glowing. What are you doing? I said, I'm using Froya. And then he goes, I want some too. So we started both using Froya Organics, and I cannot recommend it more, you guys. I honestly can't. And I have a promo code for you. If you go to their website, froyaorganics.com, and put in the code AngelaBoxShow, you're going to get $15 off your first order. And what's great is that you can go on the website and you can see the before and after pictures. And it really is quite dramatic. And honestly, I'm going to use this stuff forever and ever. It is all organic. It is made with the Icelandic woman in mind who has to deal with a very harsh climate. So unbelievably nourishing, age reversing, gorgeous stuff, you guys. Can't recommend them more. FroyaOrganics.com/AngelaBoxShow. $15 off your first order. Do it. All right, that is where I'm going to leave today's video. Please let me know what you think down below. Like, subscribe, comment, do all the things. And never forget to keep kicking ass and taking names, and they will be done. Peace.